Welcome to another live. We got new breaking news, more allegations on the Diddy RICO indictment enterprise. So we definitely got to dive into this video. Breaking news, lawyer drop auto of Pastor TD Jakes at Diddy's man only party. Now let's roll and see what it's saying here. Now Tony Buzzy drop audio of Pastor TD Jakes at Diddy's man only party. Shocking photos that will blow your mind here. These are shocking photos, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning into the live. We definitely got to dive into this video. Shocking photos of TD Jakes' secret affairs with Diddy. Let's scroll and see what it's saying here. It says the world of faith celebrate controversies have collided in unexpected and explosive ways. Allegations have surfaced linking Pastor TD Jakes, one America's most prominent religious figure, to Sean Diddy Combs' infamous man only party. A lawyer representing multiple clients tied to Diddy legal disputes. Recent release audio purportedly implicating the pastor activities far removed from his public person known as a man of God. This revelation has sent shocking waves through both the religious entertainment community, rising questions about the intersections of morality, powers, secrecies. Here, a breakdown of what being alleged, the reactions of what this means for everyone involved in. So we have, what is the audio? It says, according to reports, the link audio captured TD Jakes at one of Diddy's man-only parties, an event known for its exclusivities and rumors, indolency, and a freak-off lifestyle. Recorded, postedly relate revelations the pastor engaged in behavior that sharply contrasts with the principle he preached. So it says inside claim the audio include interaction between TD Jakes and male escorts reportedly hired by Diddy for these events. The specified of the recording remains unclear, but the more suggestion has fueled a media with critics and supporters alike scrambling to make sense of the allegations. The contract of Diddy controversial parties. It says here, Sean Diddy Combs have long been a magnet for rumors with stories about men only gathered circulating for years. These parties are said to be extravagant affairs attended by a mix of celebrities, influencers, and industry inside, while Diddy had often dismissed the gossip as baseless. The persistent rumors have contributed to this and controversial reputation. What's going on, Mike? We got a lot to cover here. Let me go back up here. It says exclusive TD Jakes have taken a new level As a respected pastor and author, Jakes have cultivated an image of spiritual leaderships and moral authorities, making these allegations particularly shocking. Now, this is T.D. Jakes. You know, a pastor, a man of morals, not being caught up in this morality of this, sexual activities. T.D. Jakes is a reputable man, but when he was bribed into these parties, he ended up being a host of Diddy's. Let me rephrase that. Excuse me. A Diddy's secret sorority party. So it says here, the reaction of public outcries and speculations. It says, let's go and see what this says. It says the release of the audio has sparked intense reaction across social media and beyond. Now, keep in mind, Tony Buzzy had an audio T.D. Jakes in these freak off sessions. So this is not looking good. Now, T.D. Jakes, supposedly T.D. Jakes turned the video to the FBI. He didn't want no kind of involvement, but now it says the reaction of the public outcries and speculation. It says the release of the audio have sparked intense reaction across social media and beyond. It says supporters defend Jakes. Many of T.D. Jakes' followers have rallied behind him, dismissing the allegation as an attempt to discredit a man who have dedicated his life to ministry. This smear campaign, one supporter wrote on Twitter, the enemy is working overcome to bring down God's servants. Amen. Critics demand answers. On the other hand, critics have called for transparency, urging Jakes to address the rumor ahead on. If these allegations are false, he need to say so immediately. One commentator argued, silence will only make it worse. That's true. Silence will only make this thing gets worse. That's the reason why T.D. Jakes supposedly he had turned the tapes over to the FBI. So let's see what this says. It says mixed reaction to Diddy. For Diddy, the story is yet another chapter in a long history of controversial headlines. While some see the allegations as consistent with the rumors surrounding his parties, others question the timing and credibility of the claim. Now let's go on and see what this says. It says one of the most aspects of this story is suggested that T.D. Jakes was trying his best to protect himself by all means. He's a pastor. He's a man of God. Rumors is saying that he was a host of Diddy's secret sorority. So let's see what this says here. It says the story is a subjection that Diddy has been shedding T.D. Jakes from media and society. It says here, according to insiders, the connection may go deeper than share attendance at exclusive parties. It says speculation range from claims of manual business interests to accusation of blackmail or coercion. While there is no evidence to support these theories, have added a layer. So it says, why now? It says another pressing question is why these allegations are surfacing now. Some observers believe the timing could be linked to ongoing legal battles involving Diddy, suggesting the link auto part of a broader strategy to bring tension to misconduct. Look, man, I guess at some point Diddy was finna go down, man. Why do you think he filmed people at these parties, man? Look here. It says right here that another pressing question is why these allegations are suffering now. Excuse me. Some observers believe the timing could be linked to ongoing legal battles involving Diddy, suggesting the link idol is part of a broader strategy to bring attention to his misconduct. Wow. Wow. So let's see what this says here. It says other points to shift cultural attitudes was powerful figures are increasingly held accountable for their actions. In this context, the allegation against Jakes may affect a broader push for transparency and justice, regardless of a person's status or reputation. The impact on TD Jakes. Now, this is sad, man. Oh yeah, I heard. Well, they said Diddy was abused when he was 6 years old. But this is a sad, you know what I mean, revelation, shocking, man. If this is so called true, then like I said, TD Jakes, he got to prove his innocence. It says here, if proven true, the allegation could have significant consequences for TD Jakes as a spiritual leader. With millions of followers worldwide, his credibility and influence are closely tied to his moral standings. See, if this is true, then you know that all that ministry that TD Jakes was a waste of time, man. It's sad, man. It's sad how easy you can be bribed. You can be easy bribed into this. So it says here, TD Jakes as a spiritual leader with millions of followers worldwide, his credibility and fluency are closely tied to his moral standings. So it says even unsubstantiated rumors can damage his reputation, potentially impacting his ministry, book sales, and public engagements. On the other hand, a clear, decisive response could help the fallout and enforce his standing as a man of integrity. Wow. It says the role of lawyers and legal implications. The involvement of lawyers in this case highlighted the high stakes and potential legal ramifications if the audio recording is authentic. It could serve as evidence in the future of lawsuits and criminal investigation. This can be also considered as a lawsuit for TD Jakes. You know what I mean? You know, if the video shows that, wherever the video shows, it's going to show whether he was bribed. Because each video I told you guys have a story. So it says, however, the release of such material as raised ethical and legal questions was the recording obtained lawfully. Does it release violates privacy or confidentiality agreements? These issues could implicate the normative impact how the allegations are addressed moving forward. Wow. The question will be, I guess, who Who was filming? If Diddy was filming, if the film was on, Diddy see all this is going to play a role. If the camera was on and he had in mind to film, then that means that Diddy was a part of the of this secret, enterprise that he had all up to this time. So did TD Jake know what was going on going to these parties? That's the question that we need to ask. Was he aware of these freak off parties? Was he aware that he was filmed? These kind of questions that I'm quite sure, the court will ask. It says public features and the pressure of perfection. It said this story also underscored the challenges faced by public figures, particularly those in position of moral authorities. The pressure to remain a flawless image could be overwhelmed, leading some to make choices that conflict with the public. For TD Jakes, the allegations serve as a sharp reminder how quickly a lifetime of work can be overshadowed by a single controversy. I don't think he knew. If this is his first time being at Diddy's parties and he was a host, Diddy had told him, you're gonna be the host of this party. And see, he was like, they had him as the plunder man. This is sad, y'all. They had TD Jakes as the plunder man to Diddy's secret sorority. So it says here, will TD Jake address the allegation directly? Let's go back up right quick. Is the link audio authentic? If so, what does it reveal? How will this impact Diddy's ongoing legal battles and public image? For now, the public can only watch and wait as the truth or more questions emerge. So the FBI knows whether the video was authentic. They're gonna find out what happened, what transpired, who filmed, what kind of acts. See, this what the court's going to say. What kind of acts was performed? Let's see what this says. It says here, how will this impact Diddy's ongoing legal battles and public image? For now, the public can only watch and wait as the truth or more questions emerge. It says conclusion: the hourly involvement of Pastor TD Jakes and Sean Diddy Combs' man-only party, a firestorm of controversy, blending elements of scandal and true moral debates. It says, while the authenticity of the claim remain unproved, the story have already left an indelible mark on both man's and reputations. Now let's go here. Let's see what this says. It says, as the world waits for clarity, the saga serves as a cautionary tale about the complexity of fame, power, and the credibility in the modern age. Okay, let's go back up for a second. Whether this turned out to be a case of unformed rumors or shocking revelation is a story that will be discussed for years to come. I told you guys there's an audio tape, and right here it says this video had been moved for violating YouTube terms, but there's another tape, you guys. I'm gonna bring this tape up, but that's revelation shockings, man. If these allegations is true, man, you can see it's gonna tarnish both of their reputations, man. Man, we definitely got to get into this video, man. Okay. Just bear with me, guys. We definitely gotta talk. We definitely gotta talk about this, man. Okay, let's see here.
Don't care. Men kissing men and all this other that's it's crazy. In the middle of chaos, because after a while, anytime you know too much, you stop living your best self.
You won't believe what's been uncovered at Diddy's mansion. As federal agents swarmed his lavish estates in Miami and Holmby Hills, what they found was far more scandalous than anyone could have imagined. Rumors of Diddy's involvement in a sex trafficking inquiry have been swirling, but the latest revelation takes the scandal to a whole new level.
Replete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras throughout his...
But that's not even the most shocking part. An insider has leaked a snippet of an audio recording featuring Diddy engaged in an intimate act with none other than Pastor T.D. Jakes. Yes, you heard that right. In this jaw-dropping excerpt, Diddy can be heard spanking the pastor during what appears to be a steamy rendezvous. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. While we can only share a glimpse of the scandalous audio, there is reportedly a treasure trove of incriminating evidence uncovered during the searches.
Let's go.
Rendezvous. And this is...
Man, look. Someone was mourning right there, man. We about to go right back to that audio for a second, man. Someone was mourning right there, man. And remember, man, rumor said that T.D. Jakes gave these tapes to the Fed, man. So it's going to tell a lot of shocking revelation. T.D. Jakes going to have to tell what took place, what happened, what transpired, because it looked like someone's cheek was being smacked, and you heard some mourning in the background. So let's go back, man. You know what I mean? We got a lot to cover, man. I'm gonna go back to the video, man, and let you guys hear. Let you guys feel who was clapping who, man.
It's just the tip of the iceberg. Well,
Hey, that sound like, to me, that sound like T.D. Jakes was getting his thing clapped, man. That audio sounds just like T.D. Jakes getting clapped, mourning. We're gonna play it again, y'all. I want y'all to listen.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg. While we can only share a glimpse of the scandalous audio, there is reportedly a treasure trove of incriminating evidence uncovered during the searches. Flash drives filled with recordings hint.
Let's go back for a second, man.
T.D. Jakes. Yes, you heard that right. In this jaw-dropping excerpt, Diddy can be heard spanking the pastor during what appears to be a steamy rendezvous. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. While we can only share a glimpse of
I'm gonna tell you, man, that That ruined a person's reputation, man. That sound like none other than TD Jakes, man. Getting his thing clapped. You know, man. If this was consensual, see this can ruin this man's reputation, man. Diddy's a homosexual anyway, but man. This is audio, man. They want to see if it's authentic, but look, man, this is the audio right here, man. The audio right here that you can hear TD Jakes getting smashed, man. Let's go back. Let's go back and hear what the audio saying, man. Let's go play this audio for a second.
Jaw-dropping excerpt. Diddy can be heard spanking the pastor during what appears to be a steamy rendezvous. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. While we can only share a glimpse of the scandalous audio, there is reportedly a treasure trove of incriminating evidence uncovered during the searches. Flash drives filled with recordings hint at a world of secrets and illicit affairs. But what else lies hidden in the depths of Diddy's mansion?
That you've been raped, that you've been drugged, that you've experienced sexual assault. One would imagine that you've also made those same complaints.
As the investigation unfolds, the public is left reeling from the shocking revelation.
I tell y'all, man, they already got these tapes, y'all. They already look the tapes. Look, y'all seen the audio already, man. Y'all seen, you know what I mean? How can you go about this one? I'm just saying, how can you go about this? That's the audio right there. TD Jakes getting his cheeks smashed, man. If we seen the audio of Meek Mills, right? We seen the audio of Meek Mill, we seen the audio of TD Jakes. The audio don't lie, man. You know what I mean? Authentic, man. I mean, look, man. I know y'all hate hearing this, man, but this man's going down, man. They already the video. We already seen videos. We already seen videos. It ain't about what else we need to see. The proof is right here. Diddy is a booty bandit warrior, man. I mean, look, man. The evidence is right here.
Dropping excerpt. Diddy can be heard spanking the pastor during what appears to be a steamy rendezvous. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. While we can only share a glimpse of the scandalous audio, there is reportedly a treasure trove of incriminating evidence uncovered during the searches. Flash drives filled with recordings hint at a world of secrets and illicit affairs. But what else lies hidden in the depths of Diddy's mansion?
That you've been raped, that you've been drugged, that you've experienced sexual assault. One would imagine that you've also made those same complaints.
As the investigation unfolds, the public is left reeling from the shocking revelations. With Diddy's sons briefly detained during the search and Homeland Security agents combing through every corner, the magnitude of the scandal is becoming clearer. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this sordid affair, uncovering the truth behind Diddy's connection to Pastor TD Jakes. But beware, the deeper we dig, the darker the secrets we unearth.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
And before we delve into the disturbing discoveries made during the investigation, let's shed some light on the enigmatic figure of...
Okay, check this out. This chocolate literally fragments fat cells into tiny pieces and flushes them out of your body so quickly it went viral on TikTok.
Of Bishop TD Jakes, and his perplexing relationship with Diddy. Known for his inspirational sermons and influential presence, Bishop Jakes has long been a towering figure in both religious and cultural spheres. His collaboration with Diddy on the exclusive sermon series, Kingdom Culture with TD Jakes, raised eyebrows and sparked curiosity among fans and critics alike.
I think it's very inappropriate of a man of a cloth to be at a party like that and then dancing across the stage or dancing
Their partnership seemed unlikely, considering Diddy's reputation in the entertainment industry and Bishop Jake's devout Christian background. Yet, it wasn't just their professional collaboration that raised eyebrows. Reports of Bishop Jakes attending Diddy's lavish parties and social gatherings left many wondering about the nature of their relationship. After all, what could a preacher possibly have in common with a music mogul known for his extravagant lifestyle?
Because he dancing at Diddy party. But you have to understand that maybe his house ain't right.
Speculations ran wild as fans speculated about the dynamics between Diddy and Bishop Jakes. Was it merely a business arrangement, or did their connection run deeper? Some whispered about hidden agendas and secret alliances, while others dismissed the rumors as mere gossip. But one thing was certain. The bond between Diddy and Bishop Jakes was undeniably strange, shrouded in mystery and intrigue.
Hey, Bishop Jakes. How are
What's
you?
up, man?
Oh, man, it's so good to see you.
It's better to see you. How you doing? Looks like you're out in the sun.
Now, as the scandal surrounding Diddy's mansion unfolds, the spotlight shifts to Bishop Jakes, casting a shadow of suspicion over his involvement. While the initial focus was on Diddy's alleged misdeeds, whispers of Bishop Jakes' role in the unfolding drama have begun to surface. Could there be more to their relationship than meets the eye? And what secrets lie hidden beneath the surface of Bishop Jakes' charismatic facade? The TD Jakes controversy took a dark turn in November 2023 when explosive allegations emerged, sending shockwaves through both religious and celebrity circles. What initially seemed like mere rumors gained credibility when Kessie, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, came forward with damning evidence. It was a revelation that shook the very foundation of the respected pastor's reputation.
Okay, so allegedly, Cassie has turned over evidence to the feds. Yes, to the feds.
An anonymous individual dropped a bombshell revelation in a TikTok video, linking the pastor to a notorious group and igniting a firestorm of controversy. According to an anonymous man who surfaced in another video, at Diddy's parties, Bishop Jakes was allegedly referred to as a power bottom, hinting at a complex web of deceit and exploitation.
Before I say anything, this is allegedly. Ain't nobody gonna catch me slipping, okay?
But the horror doesn't stop there. Emerging details, brought to light by an insider, suggest a deeper layer of depravity lurking behind Bishop Jakes' pious facade.
It says here why Black Internet is dragging TD Jake despite his denial of these rumors, of these gay rumors, man. TD Jakes, man, they have an audio of TD Jakes getting his butt clapped, man. It's like the same as Meek Mills, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. Y'all can't make this stuff up, man. I tell you, man. And see, the saddest thing is TD Jake hand over the tape to the FBI. The audio of the tape is so disturbing. You know what I mean? Let's bear with me for a second, you guys, because if I go back to it, man, it's the audio is so disturbing. You know, yeah. Let's go back to this audio for a second, y'all. It's very disturbing, man.
Rendezvous, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. While we can only share a glimpse of the scandalous audio, there is reportedly a treasure.
That's just.
Yes, you heard that right.
Now, if these tapes is flowing around, if we see these audios, right? If the people see it, right? If it's all linked out on social media, right? The feds seeing the same thing, man. They already seen all the audio. They already seen every tape. Big stars is coming forward. Remember what Eli Musk said, man. This big stars, big names is coming forward, man. I'm telling y'all, man.
Right. In this jaw-dropping excerpt, Diddy can be heard spanking the pastor during what appears to be a steamy rendezvous. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. While we can only share a glimpse of the scandalous audio, there is reportedly a treasure trove of incriminating evidence uncovered during the searches. Flash drives filled with recordings hint at a world of secrets and illicit affairs. But what else lies hidden in the depths of Diddy's mansion?
That you've been raped, that you've been drugged, that you've experienced.
Look, man, this audio is disturbing, man. I gotta go. I gotta play it one more time, man. It's so disturbing, y'all. I mean, the evidence is right here, man. The evidence is right here, man. See, whoever linked this out to social media, linked these audios out, man. Look, man, I want to applaud that person. I heard rumors supposed to be 50 Cent been leaking out these Diddy's tapes, man. I'm glad because this is how justice is gonna take, man. The industry the industry is cut out. And it's dead. It's cut out. I said in my last videos, y'all. I'm gonna keep on saying it, man. It's gonna be a lot of people involved. A lot of people, man, and it's not over, man. This is the beginning of the iceberg.
Salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras throughout his.
But that's not even the most shocking part. An insider has leaked a snippet of an audio recording featuring Diddy engaged in an intimate act with none other than Pastor T.D. Jakes. Yes, you heard that right. In this jaw-dropping excerpt, Diddy can be heard spanking the pastor during what appears to be a steamy rendezvous. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. While we can only share a glimpse of the scandalous audio, there is reportedly a treasure trove of incriminating evidence uncovered during the searches. Flash drives filled with recordings hint at a world of secrets and illicit affairs. But what else lies hidden in the depths of Diddy's mansion?
That you've been raped, that you've been drugged, that you've experienced sexual assault. One would imagine that you've also made those same complaints.
As the investigation unfolds, the public is left reeling from the shocking revelations. With Diddy's sons briefly detained during the search and Homeland Security agents combing through every corner, the magnitude of the scandal is becoming clearer. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this sordid affair, uncovering the truth behind Diddy's connection to Pastor T.D. Jakes. But beware, the deeper we dig, the darker the secrets we unearth.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
And before we delve into the disturbing discoveries made during the investigation, let's shed some light on the enigmatic figure of Bishop T.D. Jakes and his perplexing relationship with Diddy. Known for his inspirational sermons and influential presence, Bishop Jakes has long been a towering figure in both religious and cultural spheres. His collaboration with Diddy on the exclusive sermon series, Kingdom Culture.
Man, he used him as camel soup, man. It's sad, man. It's sad, man. He used T.D. Jakes as camel soup. Man. How can you be a pastor and be bribed into this morality, this sexual behavior, man? It's sad. It's ruined T.D. Jakes' reputation, man. It ruined him. You have to now he gotta get off the pedestal now. He's no longer where he is today, man. It's sad, man. See, although man knew this, but they indulged themselves in this kind of behavior.
Culture with T.D. Jakes raised eyebrows and sparked curiosity among fans and critics alike.
I think it's very inappropriate of a man of the cloth to be at a party like that and then dancing across the stage or dancing.
Their partnership seemed unlikely, considering Diddy's reputation in the entertainment industry and Bishop Jakes' devout Christian background. Yet it wasn't just their professional collaboration that raised eyebrows. Reports of Bishop Jakes attending Diddy's lavish parties and social gatherings left many wondering about the nature of their relationship. After all, what could a preacher possibly have in common with a music mogul known for his extravagant lifestyle?
Because he's dancing at Diddy party. But you have to understand that maybe his house ain't right.
Speculations ran wild as fans speculated about the dynamics between Diddy and Bishop Jakes. Was it merely a business arrangement, or did their connection run deeper? Some whispered about hidden agendas and secret alliances, while others dismissed the rumors as mere gossip. But one thing was certain. The bond between Diddy and Bishop Jakes was undeniably strange, shrouded in mystery and intrigue.
Hey, Bishop Jakes. How are
What's
you?
up, man?
Oh, man, it's so good to see you.
It's better to see you. How you doing? Looks like you're out in the sun.
Now, as the scandal surrounding Diddy's mansion unfolds, the spotlight shifts to Bishop Jakes, casting a shadow of suspicion over his involvement. While the initial focus was on Diddy's alleged misdeeds, whispers of Bishop Jakes' role in the unfolding drama have begun to surface. Could there be more to their relationship than meets the eye? And what secrets lie hidden beneath the surface of Bishop Jakes' charismatic facade? The T.D. Jakes controversy took a dark turn in November 2023 when explosive allegations emerged, sending shockwaves through both religious and celebrity circles. What initially seemed like mere rumors gained credibility when Kessie, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, came forward.
No one seems to know this, but Amazon actually has a $50 million fund that they have to pay out every single month. And here's how
Forward with damning evidence. It was a revelation that shook the very foundation of the respected pastor's reputation.
Okay, so allegedly, Cassie has turned over evidence to the feds. Yes, to the feds.
An anonymous individual dropped a bombshell revelation in a TikTok video, linking the pastor to a notorious group and igniting a firestorm of controversy. According to an anonymous man who surfaced in another video, at Diddy's parties, Bishop Jakes was allegedly referred to as a power bottom, hinting at a complex web of deceit and exploitation.
Before I say anything, this is allegedly. Ain't nobody gonna catch me slipping, okay?
But the horror doesn't stop there. Emerging details, brought to light by an insider, suggest a deeper layer of depravity lurking behind Bishop Jakes' pious facade. Cassie reportedly handed over incriminating evidence to the FBI, including videotapes, a USB drive, and even Kim Porter's burner phone, shedding light on a world of sex parties and private gatherings involving powerful and prominent figures.
There is also an alleged email out saying a plethora of other things that include TD Jakes with Diddy.
The most chilling revelation, however, centers around allegations of sexual assault and exploitation of minors. A young man has come forward seeking legal counsel and contemplating legal action against Bishop Jakes for an incident that allegedly occurred when he was underage. The accusations paint a harrowing picture of abuse and manipulation, with claims that the young man was forced into unspeakable acts, tearing apart his family and leaving scars that still haunt him to this day.
I'm looking at him as a saint going to a party that ain't nothing but sin.
Furthermore, rumors swirl about Bishop Jakes' involvement in the sexual assault of actor Christian Keys, adding another layer of complexity to the unfolding scandal. With accusations flying and the specter of legal action looming, Bishop Jakes finds himself at the center of a maelstrom of controversy that threatens to engulf him completely. The impact of these allegations reverberates far beyond the confines of Bishop Jakes' congregation, sending shockwaves through the religious and entertainment communities alike. The once revered pastor, hailed as America's best preacher, by Time magazine, now stands accused of heinous crimes that have shattered the trust of his followers and tarnished his reputation irreparably.
So now what he's doing is he's making the Christians look real bad right about now.
But as the scandal surrounding Bishop Jakes continues to unfold, attention inevitably circles back to the ongoing investigation at Diddy's mansion. While some may question the credibility of the insider who leaked the excerpt of the incriminating audio recording, the mounting evidence suggests that there may indeed be a sinister connection between the music mogul and the disgraced pastor. Despite initial skepticism, the leaked audio snippet has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, leaving many wondering what other dark secrets lie hidden within the walls of Diddy's lavish estates. With federal agents combing through every corner, new evidence of connection between Diddy and Bishop Jakes seems to emerge with each passing day. The scandalous revelations have raised eyebrows and fueled speculation about the true nature of the relationship between the two men. What began as whispers of a professional collaboration has now morphed into allegations of unspeakable acts and illicit affairs, plunging both Diddy and Bishop Jakes into the center of a media firestorm.
So we have started to believe the illusion that people who look good on camera and people who do amazing things only had amazing moments. And that's why we have so many haters.
As the investigation deepens, the public is left to grapple with the disturbing truth behind the facade of fame and fortune. What other skeletons lie hidden in the closets of the rich and powerful? And what price will be paid for sins of the past? Finally, as the scandal surrounding Bishop Jakes and Diddy continues to captivate the public's attention, fans have begun combing through old news archives in search of anything that might shed light on the unfolding drama. And what they discovered was nothing short of shocking. The arrest of Bishop Jakes' son, Jermaine Jakes, under very strange circumstances and on unusual charges. Jermaine Jakes, known to some as the son of the influential pastor TD Jakes, found himself thrust into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons when he was arrested and charged with indecent exposure. The incident occurred at East Park in Dallas, Texas, where Jermaine allegedly exposed himself to two undercover vice detectives on January 3, 2009. According to an affidavit filed by the Dallas Police Department, Jermaine approached one of the detectives with his pants unzipped and proceeded to engage in self-gratification while making eye contact. The graphic details outlined in the affidavit shocked the public and sent ripples of disbelief through both religious and celebrity circles.
I'm looking at Rev ain't got his house in order, and his boys is like that. They should be a product of him.
Despite the gravity of the charges against him, Jermaine Jakes surrendered to law enforcement authorities, accompanied by his attorney, Faith Johnson. In a statement released to the press, Johnson acknowledged the potential allegations against Jermaine and pledged to conduct an internal investigation. However, details of the investigation and its findings remain shrouded in mystery. Following his surrender, Jermaine Jakes was released on a personal recognizance bond, leaving many to speculate about the privileged treatment afforded to him due to his family's connections. Questions abound regarding the handling of the case and whether Jermaine will face the full extent of the law like any other individual accused of similar crimes. As the case against Jermaine Jakes unfolds, rumors have begun circulating among fans about the possibility of Diddy's involvement in the aftermath of the arrest. Some speculate that Diddy, known for his connections in the entertainment industry, may have used his influence to intervene on behalf of Bishop Jakes' son, ensuring leniency in the legal proceedings. But what makes this arrest even more perplexing is the identity of Jermaine Jakes' father, none other than the revered Bishop T.D. Jakes. How could the son of such a prominent and respected figure find himself embroiled in such a scandalous affair?
How you gonna get your house in order and his house ain't in order? Look, bro.
As the public reels from the shock of Jermaine Jakes' arrest and the scandal surrounding both Diddy and Bishop Jakes, a looming threat casts a dark shadow over their futures. The likes of the pastor and the music mogul may have thought they were untouchable, but recent developments suggest otherwise. Enter RICO, the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. This formidable legal weapon, wielded by the Southern District of New York, SDNY, has the potential to dismantle criminal enterprises and bring even the most powerful figures to their knees. And it seems that Diddy's troubles may extend far beyond the realm of mere scandal. Speculation abounds about the true nature of the investigation into Diddy's properties. While initial reports hinted at sex trafficking and racketeering, the mention of RICO in connection with the raids raises the stakes to a whole new level. If the SDNY is indeed building a RICO case, the implications could be devastating for Diddy and anyone associated with him. For Diddy and...
Devastating revelation. Shocking. And these are one of the lists that I'm going. I told you guys. J-Lo's on the list. Let's start with, you got Diddy, Jay-Z, J-Lo. You got T.D. Jakes. I won't be surprised. Snoop, Usher, Justin Bieber. You got to think, who else did he have on that list, man? Justin Timberlake, man. You got all these celebrities. Beyonce. It's a lot. It's a lot of them. And the sad thing is, I really don't think I think TJ Jakes. I don't know if he knew, man, going to these parties, man. I just think maybe it could have been his first time going to a Diddy, freak off. It seemed like as a pastor, he knew what he was doing. The audio don't even tell a lie. I think the audio is very authentic. You had a very authentic audio that was played, man, and you hear T.D. Jakes in the background. See, that was none other than the voice of T.D. Jakes, man. Now, he definitely got to come out, man. He definitely got to come out and very much clear himself up. Whether this was consensual or it was rape. I mean, is this the same as Meek Mill's? I mean, come on, man. There's a list of people.
Bishop Jakes, the threat of RICO looms large, casting a shadow over their once glamorous lives. As federal agents continue to sift through the evidence, the public waits with bated breath for the next bombshell revelation. Brace yourselves, for the storm has only just begun, and no one knows how far-reaching its effects will be. Before we conclude, let's hear your thoughts on this unfolding saga. Do you believe there's more to the relationship between Diddy and Bishop Jakes than meets the eye? And what are your thoughts on the potential implications of the RICO investigation for these high-profile figures? Share your insights in the comments below. Goodbye for now.
This monoatomic gold super manifestation method isn't for people who...
Do you think, I'm assuming, LGBT community and the black church can coexist?
Absolutely.
Let me push that question, because...
Hello? I once had Diddy text me, "Welcome to the family," but I was by a platinum-selling producer who was one of his cohorts.
In an unexpected turn of events, the renowned American preacher T.D. Jakes, long revered for his spiritual teachings, has found himself entangled in a web of scandalous rumors surrounding none other than music mogul Sean Combs, also known as Diddy. Recent reports circulating on social media hinted at Jake's involvement in the secretive and controversial men-only gatherings hosted by Diddy. However, when confronted with these allegations during a weekend address to his congregation, the 66-year-old pastor took an astonishingly unexpected stance. In a moment that left the audience in disbelief, T.D. Jakes not only dismissed the claims, but also, with an air of hysteria, inadvertently confirmed something much more shocking. What dark secrets lie behind the closed doors of Diddy's exclusive parties, and how did T.D. Jakes become entangled in this unexpected controversy? Join us as we unravel the startling details and delve into the unexpected connection between the esteemed preacher and the world of Hollywood's most exclusive gatherings.
Hey, Bishop Jakes. How
What's
are you?
up, man?
Oh, man, it's so good to see you.
It's better to see you. How you doing? Looks like you're out in the sun.
And before delving into the jaw-dropping statements made by the esteemed preacher T.D. Jakes, it's imperative to grasp the essence of the conflict that has sent shockwaves through the realms of spirituality and celebrity gossip. Brace yourselves for a revelation that goes beyond mere scandal. It's a tangled web of deceit, friendship, and a world of Hollywood's most exclusive gatherings.
Why do you think T.D. Jakes was at Puff Daddy's birthday party?
In the heart of this swirling controversy is the claim that T.D. Jakes and music mogul Sean Combs, famously known as Diddy, share a connection that goes beyond the spiritual sermons and gospel hymns. Whispers on social media have turned into a cacophony of rumors, with unverified reports suggesting that the two influential figures are not just close friends, but, in fact, secret lovers. This clandestine relationship, if true, would add a new layer of complexity to the already explosive situation.
But I'm not homophobic, and I really don't, care, you know what I'm saying? I'm bad at the game, and it's probably hilarious. I would love to see it.
While accusations against Diddy have been mounting, with 4 claims of sexual abuse surfacing in the past month, the pastor appears to turn a blind eye, ignoring the storm of controversy surrounding his close friend.
New lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, bringing some serious claims against the music mogul.
The bond between the preacher and the music mogul stretches back over the years, raising questions about the nature of their friendship and the extent to which T.D. Jakes might be involved in the alleged debauchery. Diddy's exclusive parties have long been shrouded in mystery, with rumors circulating that these gatherings are strictly for men, featuring an atmosphere of secrecy and indulgence. The speculation surrounding these events adds an air of intrigue to the scandal, leaving us to wonder what dark secrets lie behind the closed doors of Diddy's exclusive soirees.
If Bishop Jakes was at a Diddy party, there could only be 2 reasons: money or
Adding another layer to the unfolding drama is the long-standing speculation about T.D. Jakes' sexuality. While personal matters, including one's sexual orientation, should be treated with sensitivity and respect, the rumors surrounding the pastor have persisted since the 2000s. The recent allegations bring these whispers to the forefront, pushing us to question the authenticity of the preacher's public persona. As we peel back the layers of this scandal, it's crucial to recognize the intertwined lives of T.D. Jakes and Diddy. Their collaboration on the show Kingdom Culture with T.D. Jakes was initially heralded as a partnership to bring inspirational sermons to a broader audience through Revolt. Little did the public know that this collaboration would become a focal point for whispers of scandal and controversy. The synergy between the preacher's spiritual teachings and Diddy's influence in the music industry created a platform that aimed to reach diverse audiences. However, the recent allegations have cast a shadow over this partnership, leading to questions about the authenticity.
A lot of people don't know this, but you can be using Instagram to generate automated passive income from the comfort of your
city of the messages shared on Kingdom Culture. The visual evidence of their camaraderie surfaced during a celebration of T.D. Jakes' birthday, where Diddy and the pastor were captured in a seemingly joyous moment. Social media erupted with speculation dissecting every detail of the encounter. Some users even claimed that Diddy's hand gesture in the photos was a sign of his involvement with the Illuminati, adding yet another layer of intrigue to the unfolding narrative. The scandal surrounding T.D. Jakes takes a deeper plunge into the pastor's personal life with the arrest of his son, Jermaine Jakes, in a sexting operation. The arrest brought to light not only the son's actions, but also stirred up long-buried rumors about Bishop Jakes' own sexuality. The African-American LGBTQ community has been abuzz with speculation, echoing a pattern seen before with other evangelical figures who publicly denounced homosexuality. As we navigate through the twists and turns of this scandal, it becomes apparent that the personal lives of these public figures are intricately woven into the fabric of the controversy. The accusations against Diddy, the close friendship with T.D. Jakes, the exclusive parties, and the pastor's own son facing legal troubles. It's a narrative that blurs the lines between the public and the private, leaving us to question the authenticity of the images these figures.
It's a whole narrative. Whole, you know what I mean? People that's involved.
Figures present to the world.
That's all that happens at Diddy parties. Money and I hope it was for money.
In the aftermath of the explosive rumors surrounding T.D. Jakes and his alleged ties to Diddy's exclusive parties, the acclaimed preacher faced the storm head on during a weekend address to his congregation. Contrary to expectations, what unfolded was a spectacle of
That's a T.D. Jakes being the plunder man at Diddy's secret sorority. Now, many of you may say, what would T.D. Jakes doing there? You know, what could have transpired? So there's an audio, and I'm quite sure a lot of us already seen the audio tape. The audio is just disturbing, man. Kind of like, you know, what Diddy did to Meek Mills, man. Yeah, the FBI got this audio, and it's very disturbing, man. Look, you just can't make these kind of things up, man. You know, when Diddy is being, charged with racketeering and coercion, transportation, some serious allegations.
of unexpected hysteria that left many in the audience stunned. Refusing to use the sacred pulpit to address what he referred to as a lie, T.D. Jakes delivered a jaw-dropping statement that did little to quell the swirling rumors. Out of concern, some of you come in to hear what I'm going to say. All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off, declared the 66-year-old pastor with an air of agitation. I will not use this sacred day and this sacred pulpit.
This is why addressing the congregation over the weekend, it says a 66-year-old preacher says he will not use the pulpit to address a lie when he had the chance to speak the truth. Out of concern, one of the truth, Bishop T.D. Jakes said, I will not use this day and this to address lies when I had a chance to preach a truth. He says, out of concern, some of you come in here what I'm going to say. All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off. Look, like I said, y'all, I don't know TD Jake. I don't know going to a Diddy's party. I don't know he knew. You know, I think this might have been his first time, and you know what I mean. And Diddy just, you know what I mean, took advantage. You know what I mean? I think Diddy took advantage of the situation. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just suggesting that maybe he took advantage of TD Jakes. But this is bad. I mean, they got audio. You can hear the audio very clearly. You can clearly hear the audio. You know what I mean? Of TD Jakes getting you know what I mean, his cheeks clap. You know, I mean, you can clearly hear the audio. He says here, he says, out of concern, some of you come in here what I'm going to say. All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off.
To address a lie when I have a chance to preach a truth. The congregation, anticipating a firm denial or clarification, was met with a pastor seemingly unable to refute the rumors with composure. Jakes, in a moment of high emotion, asserted, I am not here to convince nobody because I know who I am, leaving the onlookers bewildered and craving more insight into the alleged scandal. As the preacher hinted at addressing the matter later, the atmosphere in the church became charged with speculation and curiosity. Was TD Jakes struggling to maintain his composure in the face of mounting pressure, or was there a deeper truth yet to be revealed? The congregation, once solid in their admiration for the esteemed pastor, found themselves grappling with the unexpected twist in this unfolding drama. As we navigate the storm of rumors surrounding TD Jakes and his alleged ties to Diddy's exclusive parties, it's essential to acknowledge that this isn't the first time the esteemed pastor has raised suspicions. The controversial nature of TD Jakes extends beyond the current scandal, sparking debates about whether he's a pastor at all.
Blessing is in what you got left. And if you will sow what you got left, God said, I'll give you back whatever it was.
Born in 1957 in South Charleston, West Virginia, TD Jakes has built a reputation as a charismatic preacher and leader of the Potter's House, a megachurch in Dallas, Texas. However, his theological stance has long been a subject of controversy, particularly regarding the doctrine of the Trinity. Critics argue that Jakes is associated with oneness Pentecostalism, a belief system that denies the traditional understanding of the Trinity, opting instead for a modalist perspective. Modalism, also known as Sabellianism, asserts that Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are not distinct persons, but different modes of existence of a single person. Jakes has been linked to this unorthodox position on the Trinity, emphasizing manifestations rather than persons. The Potter's House belief statement even reflects this, stating, there is one God, creator of all things, infinitely perfect, and eternally existing in three manifestations, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. While Jakes has denied being a modalist in recent times, the theological debate surrounding his teachings continues. This controversy raises questions about the authenticity of his role as a pastor and spiritual leader. The fundamental disagreement on the nature of the Trinity places him in the midst of theological disputes that extend beyond the sensational rumors circulating in the wake of the Diddy scandal. As we delve into the complexities of TD Jakes' persona, it becomes apparent that the scandal surrounding his alleged involvement in Diddy's exclusive parties is just one layer of a multifaceted narrative. The blurred lines between the public and private lives of public figures add an extra dimension to the ongoing drama. The recent controversy with Diddy is not merely a standalone event, but intertwined with the existing skepticism surrounding Jakes' theological stamp. This intricate web of scandals, theological debates, and rumors about the pastor's personal life creates a narrative that challenges the public's perception of the influential preacher. It is essential to note that Jakes' influence extends beyond the walls of the Potter's House. With a congregation of around 17,000 people and a global reach through broadcasts, conferences, movies, and books, he holds a prominent position in both religious and secular spheres. His associations with figures like Oprah Winfrey and American presidents further contribute to his wide-ranging impact. The ongoing controversy surrounding TD Jakes underscores the delicate balance between the personal beliefs of a religious leader and the public scrutiny that comes with their influential status. The allegations against him, whether in the realm of theology or celebrity scandal, continue to raise eyebrows and challenge the perceptions of those who once held him in high regard. As we stand on the precipice of unraveling the multifaceted narrative surrounding TD Jakes, Diddy, and the swirling controversies that entwine their lives, we invite you, our valued audience, to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on the unexpected connection between the esteemed preacher and the world of Hollywood's exclusive gatherings? Do you believe in the rumors surrounding TD Jake's alleged involvement with Diddy, or do you think there's more to the story? Share your perspectives and insights in the comments below. Goodbye for now.
Man, you know, leopard don't change his spots, and Diddy been doing this for a real long time, bro.
Leopard don't change spots, man. Yeah, I mean, a leopard is a leopard, man. You know what I mean? Diddy been doing this shit for a real long time, bro. This is some real shit, man. This thing about you have the power to just do whatever you want, man. And he put it in your face. He said, I can do whatever I want. You know what I mean? I can get what I want. And, you know what I mean? He been doing it too. He been doing it too for a long time, man. Been doing it for a long time. This thing, if he didn't hit Cassie, this thing, man, he's still been pulling this for a long time, man. You see how secretive people is, man. This thing, if he didn't hit Cassie and have a lawsuit and then hit Cassie, man. You know what I mean? Hitting Cassie and Cassie told what she told, open up a whole, you know what I mean? Whole Pandora. Open up the whole Pandora box.
He been doing this for a long time. And now another artist. This artist didn't wait 10 years. You know what I'm saying? He didn't wait 20 years. You understand? He waited a year or two after he stopped working with him and saw he didn't get what he was supposed to get. And he said, yo, listen here, man. I'm putting in my claims right now because I'm going to show everybody what really happened, what really went down. It's crazy. When I was reading I read the whole thing. Shout out to Keisha in Kansas City. She sent me the whole documentation, bro. And what I mean sound familiar, how he would get other girls and get girls to try to, you know, convince this guy, you know, or put him in a sexual situation with other girls so he could do whatever he wanted to do with them. And it's just like the situation somewhat with Sarah and her girlfriend and him and Jock. You know what I'm saying? Bringing girls on to try to convince this other guy to be in a room with another naked man and all this other bullshit. Yo, it all sounds familiar, man. I read the whole thing, man, and it was crazy.
And for the people that don't know what you're talking about, because the lawsuit is new, so, you know, some people still catching up with it. Little Rod, he alleges that, you know, young Miami cousin tried to have sex with him in front of Diddy.
Yeah, he went into the bathroom, and then she came into the bathroom and tried to, you know, throw herself on him. He didn't want to have nothing to do with her for whatever reason. And then when he came out the bathroom, she continued to try to do that and try to have sex, wanted him to have sex in front of Diddy and the rest of the people that was in there. You know, that's how they do, man. They try to use a girl that you might like or you may think you might like, or they think you might like her or whatever, to convince you to lay down your guards with them.
So, did they do it or did they not? Rodney Jones, Sean Diddy Combs' former employee, has filed a federal lawsuit against him, putting Diddy in the legal hot seat once more.
P. Diddy, accused of sexual assault by producer Lil Rod. Put a picture full mask.
GoDaddy Arrow can get my business online in minutes with AI. Let's see.
This is a gripping story. Producer Lil Rod, whose given name is Rodney Jones, has now accused Sean Diddy Combs of operating a racketeering enterprise, groping him forcing him to engage in sexual acts with sex workers, and lacing alcohol for the guests in his home, including underage girls.
He's trying to put him in some kind of situation like that.
Let me see. So FBI also have confirmed that Snoop Dogg was part of hiring girls and boys and also sex workers. So who else is involved? I'm telling you, there's some big names that's coming up.
They do that all the time in the industry. I want to get into this real quick, man, before we really even get started into this. And it's because something I seen today. This girl, Tiffany Red, she said that she was filing a claim against Diddy, but
forcing him to engage in sexual acts with sex workers, and lacing alcohol for the guests in his home, including underage girls.
He's trying to put him in some kind of situation like that. They do that all the time in the industry. I want to get into this real quick, man, before we really even get started into this. And it's because something I seen today. This girl, Tiffany Red, she said that she was filing a claim against Diddy. But it touched me crazy, man, because the hurt that I seen in her voice, in her she crying, man, and she worrying about what this dude could do to her and what he has done to her. Man, listen here. I want to let this young lady know, and I know this is not the place for it, brother, but please allow me to say this to her, man. You know what I'm saying? I started this battle a long time ago. And the situation is that, bruh, we already won. This was some spiritual that Pop, the spirit of Pop, the spirit of Big, the spirit of Miss Jones, all the people that he has done wrong, you know, since Black, all the people that he has done wrong, bruh, is coming to light.
Recently, Jones has come forward, breaking any barriers and exposing the most sinister facts about well-known figures in Hollywood, beginning with Sean Diddy Combs, who is at the center of the problem.
Taking this album on has required so much time, months and at a time, 16 hours, 24 hours a day. Sometimes, Diddy will request certain works to be done and tell us don't go to sleep until it's done. And the truth is, we'll be up for days trying to accomplish that. I've tried to get my business straight with them on this album, but the truth is they're not playing fair. They hit me on below the belt on so many situations. Just dealing with this. The contract that they gave me and the offer that they gave me is disgusting. The producer fee, pennies, and on top of that, these guys are trying to steal my publishing. I can't go for that, so I'm fighting back. He's a fighter, but I'm gonna put him in this fight. I gotta do it for myself, my rights, and most importantly, my kids. Taking my publishing or stealing it I'm not gonna let that happen.
Here's everything you need to know. Now, Gene Deal isn't the only person who's standing by Diddy's victims. Apparently, Rodney Jones is standing by them too, raising his voice against the bad boy mogul and his illicit actions.
We already won this spiritual. What we going through right now with these trials and everybody, with this financial situation and everything like that, all that is superficial. That's the physical part of it. The spiritual part of it was won because Big, Pop, all the people that he did wrong, bro. You understand? They already won the battle where we were supposed to win it at. So now we just going through the physical part of it, man. And I want that girl to know, man, that she ain't gotta fear no man. She ain't gotta fear him, nobody else, man.
According to the lawsuit, which claims Jones lived and traveled with Combs from September 2022 to November 2023, Their time together appears in an unsettling light. Jones, who seems to have been emotionally traumatized.
These trials and everybody, with this financial situation and everything like that, all that is superficial. That's the physical part of it. The spiritual part of it was won because Big, Pac, all the people that he did wrong, bro. You understand? They already won the battle where we were supposed to win it at. So now we just going through the physical part of it, man. And I want that girl to know, man, that she ain't gotta fear no man. She ain't gotta fear him, nobody else, man.
According to the lawsuit, which claims Jones lived and traveled with Combs from September 2022 to November 2023, their time together appears in an unsettling light. Jones, who seems to have been emotionally traumatized by Diddy and other Hollywood biggies, says that during this time in the industry, he gathered hours of compromising audio and video footage showing Combs, his Hollywood elites group, and others who were allegedly involved in an assortment of illicit behaviors.
Doing this situation is not easy. Taking Puff to court, suing him is not easy. I don't have the monies that it's going to take to fight him in court. So I'm just asking, if you want support, please. The link is in my bio to my GoFundMe. The money will go towards my attorney fees and to just make sure I'm keeping my head above water during the process. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much.
Jones has also accused Combs of several horrible acts, including drugging, sexually harassing, and threatening her for more than a year. Diddy, according to Jones, would also touch his anus, grope his genitalia, and go around naked in front of Jones.
Do I think, yeah? There's every man possibly is capable. I think he's very capable of doing it. It's in his character. That's who he is. That's what comes with power. That's what comes with arrogance. That's what comes with, what makes him. Power. That's just the selfishness to make you be like that. But with everything that's going on, man, you're looking at they dropping them left and right. Companies are parting ways with him. All of that's happening right now because he's tarnishing his own image. What I think is just what I call is a character assassination that's going on right now.
Do you want more customers from your ads cheaper? Do you want to make 15 to 20% more profit from your ads? Irish will do this for you, or you do not pay for it.
And of course, there's Cassie's lawsuit as well, claiming almost the same amount of violence and more.
Because I interviewed Gene Deal, and he wasn't around Bad Boy when Cassie was around, but he told me that, he did the same thing to Kim Porter.
Or you could take it before then, and then you can remember when Misa was dating, Eric Sermon from EPMD? And that was her childhood boyfriend, coming up. They was the, lovey-dovey couple. And, it was back then. He used to, do that with Misa. So, and one thing I always say is, as a man, and as anyone in a relationship, we often go through these kind of things. So I've seen it in friends. I've seen it in him. I've seen fights. I've seen all kinds. I've seen fights where he have an argument, fight with a female, whatever it may be. I've seen it with my own friends. But sometimes you say, we all go through things, but once you have a sign of doing it over and over and over again, that's when it becomes a problem. You be like, so every relationship that you get in, you're violent in them? I was around when Cassie was there. I knew Kim Porter before I knew Puff. I met Misa, but it was a history. When you have a history of the same thing, man, it becomes a problem. Something you do once or twice, you get over. First, you're not supposed to put your hands on a woman the way I was raised. And the only person that really put their hands on women really is men who have feminine traits. So, it really takes a coward to put his hands on a woman. So, a man is so strong enough, we can just walk away. You can do, there's so many different things that you can do other than get upset, put your hands on a woman. Insecurities. Anytime a man would go out his way to wiretap someone's phone or put taps in their homes just to monitor their conversation, that's a sign of insanity. So when you see someone doing that, you can imagine everything else they do. What do you think he's going to do if he found her on the phone talking to someone and or feels that she's cheating on him or somebody sleeping with his girl, what you think he gonna say? Ooh, I caught you. Ooh, I heard this. Nah, he gonna come in with the, it's gonna be a fight. It's been going on like that with them for years. So usually when you notice Puff was in those kind of violent relationships with his females, this been going on ever since 2-3 years. This ain't just something that just happened. This ain't the first fight. It ain't the last fight. Yeah, I know this dog. I seen a lot. I seen him walking with scratches and bruises on his face. And you be like, who scratched you up, dog? Who scratching you? What, you had a fight with a cat? What's going on? So he put his hands on females, put his hands on producers. I guess that's what the whole name Bad Boy comes from.
How you feel about the two victims that came forward accusing Diddy and Aaron Hall of working with him? When you hear stuff like that, you're not surprised, huh?
Not at all. Not at all. I seen it, I had to take a second to really reflect. And I wanted to see, did I see these kind of things in his actions when I knew him or when I was around him? Did I see him have those bursts of violence? Just not on, you'd be like, he did it. If you've seen that, there was another video. He won some, he just over cocky. That's why he got fired from Uptown. He's over, what do you call someone who's overly confident? To the point to where it's called arrogance. Right? He's arrogant. Nothing wrong with being arrogant, but when you're arrogant and you do it in spiteful ways, then so when I seen that and I reflect, and I'm like, man, I do remember seeing him be arrogant or being physically violent towards females. I seen him be physically violent towards producers or other record execs. Even artists.
Not to forget, the lawsuit makes some very startling allegations, one of which is that Combs forced Jones to hire prostitutes and forced him to have unwanted intercourse with them, as well as other people. Not just that, Jones and others in the industry claim that Combs served drug-laced drinks to his guests at the parties held at his houses, some of whom were prostitutes and underage girls. According to reports, the complaint also includes screenshots to back up its claims. Now, for those of you who don't know, Diddy has been sued time and again over sexual misconduct. However, most recently, Jones has filed a lawsuit in federal court in New York, identifying himself as a record producer and an ex-cameraman who worked for Diddy for more than a year between September 2022 and November 2023.
I apologize to anyone this video may be embarrassing to. Let's just jump right into it. Some of you may know me or may not. I'm a music producer, a writer, a musician, different genres. I started in the gospel and jazz and R&B and worked my way over to the hip-hop side. I've been working on an album. I took a year off straight working on this album. That album is the Love album, Off the Grid by Diddy. And it's Grammy nominated right now as we speak. I should be celebrating, but the truth is I'm not.
Jones also reportedly feels that Diddy was attempting to groom him into having sex, even if the record producers seemed to minimize his efforts as horseplay.
But the fact that you did not speak out in the twisted mind of an abuser, you're in agreement with their behavior because that's the way they think. And even if you wasn't in agreement with the way they're thinking, well, with the way they get down, they don't fear you going to the authorities. They don't fear you going to anybody and sharing your pain or trying to get justice. Now, let's talk about dude. You got a grown man who is suing Diddy. A grown man suing another grown man for trying to force homosexual actions onto him. Now, this guy by his own admission, said he lived with Puff in New York, in his homes in New York, Los Angeles, and Florida. At what point, as you're going through the airports or jumping on private flights and getting off, going into the malls, or when he leave to go out, at what point do you wink to a neighbor and say, or you blink, something ain't right? You know, at what point do you blink? I get it. Think he's dangerous. He's a dangerous man. But as a man, at what point do you blink? I believe that everybody should be held accountable for their actions. Everybody should be held accountable. Perhaps one accountability ain't the same as the other, because one accountability is more of a, let's say, an ethical thing or whatever, and then the other is a criminal thing. So you got one that deserves to go to jail, to be held accountable, or go to jail or be punished, you know, with some type of criminal penalty and perhaps a civil penalty, and then the other just by way of a mild scolding, like, yo, you know, at what point do you speak up? Do you speak out?
If you stop driving at night because of vision problems, try this simple ice hack with water before bed and watch your vision go from this to this. I know this sounds weird, but this ice hack...
Meanwhile, Jones has claimed that as part of Diddy's grooming of him, Combs forced him to view a video of Stevie J having sex with another man. However, according to reports, an unidentified adult male celebrity has reportedly claimed to be in the video rather than Stevie J. Jones apparently has more accusations, though. You see, the man claims that Young Miami's female cousin also molested him sexually. The woman allegedly attempted to engage in sexual activity with him in front of members of his staff and Diddy. On top of that, Rodney Jones claims Diddy invited prostitutes to his house, expressing that while he was there, he was drugged and possibly raped.
No, remember, and people got it confused when I said that Ja and him was in the room with two girls, with Sarah and Sarah's girlfriend. You understand? He was trying to get Ja to go at Jay-Z. So what he did was try to get another girl, you understand, to do something with Ja. I guess, I don't know, they in the room together. So when they, in that thing, I know what he was planning on doing because I heard the conversation. I knew what was going on. He was trying to get at Ja, so if he had got Ja in any kind of uncompromising position, he could force Ja to go at Jay-Z. So that's just a thing that they use. You get him in a sexual position, in a sexual situation with some kind of girl, and then maybe get him high, get him drunk, or whatever like that. He don't know what he's doing. One of the guys step in, and now he doing Lil Rod. Now Lil Rod all messed up in the mind because he started off.
Lil Rod, that was Diddy's right-hand man. You get them into some sexual act first. They approach you with a girl, give you a couple of drinks that have spice, and then, you know, from there you see man on man. That's what you see next. It says now Lauren all messed up in her mind because he stayed off with a girl. You see?
Off with a girl, but now he ended up with a guy.
Apart from Combs, the other accused in the lawsuit include Love Records, Sir Lucian Grange, CEO of Universal Music Group, former CEO of Motown Records Ethiopia Habtemariam, and Combs' son Justin. According to Jones, every one of these individuals was a part of a RICO enterprise. Moving on, Jones notified Christina Coram about his unconsented encounters, according to the lawsuit. She allegedly disregarded the acts as friendly horseplay and tried to defend them by saying that Diddy was showing that he likes you. As a result, Coram is now facing charges of aiding Diddy, who is said to have attempted to groom Lil Rod into agreeing to an intimate relationship with the music mogul. Combs is also accused of handing him an exclusive bad boy baseball cap, which the plaintiff claims was a signal to sex workers that Diddy was in Miami and wanted to hire them. According to Jones's claims, Combs not only coerced him into obtaining them, but also engaged in intimate interactions with them. According to the lawsuit, Mr. Jones agreed, and his life has been detrimentally impacted ever since. Simultaneously, according to the court documents, Lil Rod additionally described Diddy as forceful and demanding, saying he consistently made it clear that he has immense power in the music industry and with law enforcement, and that he did not know when to say no, stating that on one occasion in February 2023, Diddy allegedly gave him a drug and made him get into bed with prostitutes. He supposedly woke up feeling disoriented and drained. Added to that, Rodney Jones has charged Diddy with attempting to scare and threaten him with harm if his demands are not fulfilled. In the case, he even cited an incident to back up his allegations. According to him, he had Diddy supposedly handling firearms and bragging about shooting people and getting away with it. And of course, we know how many proofs of such behavior are out there.
I seen him be violent to his own self, forget anybody else. I seen him beat his own self up.
Wow, what you mean by that?
Meaning you're putting yourself through so much stuff, you're beating your own self up, you're bringing yourself down with whatever kind of things you need at that time, whether it be alcohol, whether it be pills or whatever it is that you need. Sometimes people get addicted to pills. And when they get addicted to pills, that it alters the ego. All of that kind of stuff, devices. I seen it all, man.
And you said that you seen him get physical with his own artists?
Meaning like producers, mainly the hitmen. Mainly the producers. And what I mean by physical, it'd be like sometimes it might be a physical fight between him and someone else. And you say, wow, you're fighting even with your own artists. You're fighting when you go home. You're fighting with people in your office. You're fighting with your girlfriend. You're fighting with me. You just want to fight everybody, don't you? That's what, when you think of that name, that might be what he defines bad boy. It's really about that energy.
That's all for today. Do share your thoughts in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.
All right, you guys, we out. Thank you for, for joining the live. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Khalfani Howard, 1826. Till then, I'm out.